What up peeps, Bones here, and this is going to be a video for my boy Echo for his Echo's 80s challenge. I don't have the first movie I'm doing, so I made this little backdrop of 80s style stuff I have. Anyway, let's get into the movie. 1980's My Bodyguard, directed by Tony Bill and written by Alan Ormsby, starring Chris Makepeace as Clifford, Matt Dillon as Moody, Hank Salas as Mike, and Joan Cusack as Shelley. When a boy comes to a new school and gets harassed by a bully, he acquires the services of the school's most feared kid as a bodyguard, which is pretty much the gist of it. When this movie comes on, you meet Clifford, a young boy who's starting at a new school, and right off the bat he starts getting picked on by Matt Dillon's character Moody, who's the biggest fucking douchebag I've ever seen in a movie, probably. But he plays like a character like kids we've all had in schools before, and he's so fucking annoying. As soon as Clifford starts there, he starts on him, trying to charge him a tax at school, a protection fee against someone, but it's really against him and his goons to not bother him. He's throwing him in lockers and throwing giant spitballs made out of toilet paper at him and chasing him through the school. Then there's this other kid who's like really tall and big, and everybody fears him. His name is Linderman. He's just big and quiet and just wants to be left alone, and they just assume he's mean because he's big, and people spread rumors about him. I heard he killed a kid once. I heard he broke a teacher's legs. I heard he killed his own little brother. So when he comes to class, this kid here says, "Oh God, please don't let him sit by me. Please don't let him sit by me." There's a scene where Dylan's character is trying to pick on Clifford again in the bathroom, and as he's approaching him, Linderman stands up in the stall next to him, and he leaves. Moody tells his friend, "Let's go." And then Clifford's seen that he's intimidated by Linderman, so that's when he starts pursuing him. Well, before that, he talks to a teacher and asks her about all the stories and rumors about him. She said, "I don't know about any of those, but I'll tell you the one thing I do know about him is that when he was younger, his kid brother was playing with a gun that was in their father's closet, and it went off and, killed his little brother." So that's where all the rumors came from, that he killed a kid and all that, because, things get twisted and repeated and made up. And so then that's when Clifford starts pursuing him and trying to hire him as his bodyguard. So then you have a scene where he goes into this diner where Matt Dillon's character and his friends are hanging out, and squirts mustard and ketchup all over them and runs down the road and across the street into the alley where they run into Linderman. And that's where he tells them, "This is my bodyguard. I will no longer be paying you any money, neither will any of the younger kids." And they all cower down and walk away. Then a good percentage of the movie is Linderman and Clifford hanging out, having fun, being kids, and they become good friends. He helps him find a piece he needs for his motorcycle that he's been custom building for years. They hang out all the time, enjoying life. Then all of a sudden, Moody shows back up at the table where they're having lunch and is like, "Hi Clifford, I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is Mike. Linderman, this is Mike." The loser went and got his own bodyguard like he needed it. He just needed to stop being an asshole and picking on people all the time. But no, he has to keep carrying on. And this guy looks like a badass. He looks like his posture and stuff appears like he's a boxer or something. And Linderman cowers down and tries to walk away because he's not a badass. He just appears to be because he's big and tall and people just assume he is. And the boxer picks on him and beats on him a little bit and takes his motorcycle and throws it in the water. And Linderman runs off and disappears for a little bit. And by the end of the movie, he just shows up again, and Clifford's all excited and runs to see him. And that's when Moody and Mike show back up and start to pick on him again. And then Linderman decides to fight back, kicks the boxer's ass. While he's fighting, Moody tries to get involved, make it 2-on-1. So then little Clifford decides to join in and have Linderman's back and gets in a fight with Moody. It's a little one-sided at first, but then Linderman takes out Mike and is watching them and giving him tips. Go for the nose. Step back when he's coming towards you. It's pretty cool. Very climactic. This is a very good movie. Lots of fun. Highly recommend anyone who may have any interest to check it out. Thanks for watching. Peace.